Hey internet, this is Bharat, your weekend farmer. Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be all about this machine, a portable power sprayer by KisanCraft. I have been using this product for quite some time now. I have made a list of things which I have noticed over this period of usage. So if you are planning to buy this product, I highly recommend you watching this video completely. If you are new to here, do consider subscribing to this channel and hitting that bell notification so that you get to know every time I upload a video. I have made these points in such a sequence that you can actually use it as a checklist while buying this product. So without further ado, let's begin with the video. First thing you need to know about this product is that these are not manufactured in India. KisanCraft is an Indian company which imports them and sells them here. Second on the list are the box contents. Do check the box contents thoroughly for any parts missing. I have made a separate video of the unboxing. Do check that video for the complete content of the box. Third on the list is physical inspection. Do check the machine for any cracks or damaged parts. The machine I had first bought had this part broken, so keep an eye for that. Next on the list is grease reservoir. There are 2 reservoirs for this machine. Check if they are filled. Mine wasn't, so do check yours. Next on the list is non-return valves. There are 3 non-return valves in this machine, 1 on this side and 2 on the other. What I suggest is before starting this machine for the first time, take this machine to a mechanic and check the conditions of the non-return valves. Since these are mass manufactured and stored away for a long time, there are high chances that the springs of the non-return valves might be rusted. So get it conditioned before starting it. Coming to the 6th point, this is a 2-stroke engine. So we need to mix 2T oil with the fuel. The ratio is 40 ml of oil per liter of fuel. Next on the list is the starter relay. The material used to make this is not of that high quality, so you need to be very gentle with this. The replacement costs around 350 rupees, so be very gentle while using the starter relay. There are high chances of plastic getting worn out. The spray gun they provide in the box is of very bad quality. This thing broke the first time I used it. It couldn't withstand the pressure, so I had to go out and buy this additional spray gun. This thing cost me around 700 rupees with a controller. We have to buy an adapter separately. This costs 90 rupees. Since these machines are mass produced, I highly doubt the engine to be pre-run. So do expect a smell of melting plastic while you're using it for the first time. That's pretty much everything we need to know about the machine. Now let's quickly set it up and start the machine. The machine is ready to use. We have set it up. We have taken a bucket of water, put the strainer in. We have connected the spray gun. This is a 15-meter outlet hose we got with the machine. So let's start the engine. Before starting the machine, keep this pressure knob to minimum. So turn it anti-clockwise to keep it to minimum. Give a little throttle. Prime the engine. So this is choke control, this is choke off and this is choke on. I'm keeping it off now. So now let's start. Pull the relay. Wait till it locks. So one thing you need always need to check is if the stop button is working. So this reduce the throttle to minimum. that is off the machine. As a bonus, I have made a rough fuel efficiency test. The test conditions are 500 ml of fuel, 200 liters of liquid fertilizer, and the machine was in medium throttle. Here is the clip of that test. Hope you enjoyed. Right now I have put 500 ml of fuel into this machine. I have 200 liters of water over here. So what I'll be doing is I'll be testing how much amount of water it can pump using 500 ml of fuel. I have this separate tank to collect the overflow water. So by total, let's calculate how much amount of water it can pump with 500 ml of fuel. We have drained this 200 liter tank. Now let's see how much fuel is remaining in the machine. The overflow water has been collected in this tank. There is little over 40 liters in this. So let's drain the fuel tank and see how much fuel is still remaining. So around 80 ml of fuel is still remaining. So we would be requiring around 420 ml of fuel for this 200 liter of tank. Maybe that's a rough calculation, but I think you got an idea of how much fuel would be really required. So to conclude, I was able to pump around 200 liters of liquid fertilizer with just 420 ml of fuel. So with 1 liter, you can roughly pump around 475 liters. These are just rough calculations, so don't completely rely on this. If not for the initial hiccups, this machine has been performing really well till now. Special thanks to Sri Sai Kripa Traders for amazing sales and after-sales services. As a final verdict, considering 50% subsidy being available at the time of shooting this video, and if you are meant to use the machine gently, this is a pretty good machine for a single-hand use. That's my complete review on this product. Hope you find this video useful. If you have any questions regarding the machine, do let me know in the comment section below, and do share this video with your friends and family who are planning to buy this. So on your way out, do consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you for farming with me today. See you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Jai Hind.